my mom said that we both stay there.
That's crazy. It is the application, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply for the 2-bedroom again. Cause our lights are on.
Yeah, it's where y'all gonna be at.
And at least it's with my mom.
I think we have seen so many videos in terms of him, talking about, he needs a place to stay or he's about to get kicked out. Then we see videos like these where, it's titled, I Walked In and Everything Went Left. And everybody that's been keeping up with this saga knows that he went into a job. Some woman was arguing with somebody else. Then he left, not even starting the job. But mind you, just previously, he said he got denied for something. He's talking about, they're going to kick us out. You already pretty much get the gist of it. Also, as you can see, I only have 7 days or I'm back on the street. So when you make videos like this, starting a job, quitting the job before you even started, then having a one-on-one conversation with God crying, and then next thing you know, you disappear. And me, if you listen to my videos, I always make sure I include it if this is even real. Like, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to put it out there and say, he could be playing. I always prefaced it. I might, if I can find a comment, I'll put it in the video. If he were to have married someone who didn't really have a supportive family and he lost everything and they got kicked out, if that's really the case, go over his mother house because she ain't playing that. She know that. And when I mean she, I'm talking about Dontay's mother. This guy is going to end up needing her for a much, much longer time if that's really the case. But I always said if this is even real, because he's a prankster, just like I have a video of him. I called it a prank on his wife. I said he was using mental abuse tactics to play a prank on his wife, but somebody actually ended up noting that in his video, he didn't say it was a prank. So he has a history of this, of acting like something is one way and then U-turning, and then next you know it's not really what it seems.
What you think, buddy? You have a good day? Yeah. Working on the hallway? Yeah.
I had a suspicion that he did not get kicked out, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't know. I just had a strong suspicion that he really did not get kicked out. And the reason why I didn't say anything is because I didn't know what he was going to come back with. I didn't know if he was going to come back at all. So I really didn't want to put anything out there as if I was like I knew for sure. But according to his history, I'm like, well, he has to be in control. Narcissists have that trait of wanting control. So I didn't really see him doing anything to get himself put in jail. And I know some people speculated that. And I even still don't know if he wasn't locked up or anything. I doubt it. But I'm like, he need too much control. Like he admitted in one video, he don't like authority. So I personally didn't think he put himself in a position to be or put in jail or anything like that. I'm not saying that he didn't speak to like a counselor or maybe Hannah's parents or anything like that for guidance, but I just didn't feel that he would be the type that would allow himself to be put in a position where he didn't have control. Now this is something I don't have proof, and I am admitting I don't have proof. I am suspecting that maybe it was a portion of this story that probably even took Hannah by surprise, because they do have a vibe, in my opinion, and I could be wrong. They do have a vibe in this video that seemed like they probably did spend a little bit of time apart. Maybe not the whole 30 days, but they do have that we miss each other vibe. So she probably wasn't completely in on it, but this is just me speculating. But they do have that vibe. And for the record, I don't want to see anybody like go down. I don't want to see anybody on rough times. Like I said in other videos, she made her decision to marry this person, and now she has to deal with it. And they seem like they're enjoying each other. And whether he's a narcissist or not, if they both want to make this type of content, and if there's an audience that want to see this type of content, I wish him the best. But I think what gets people is he plays too many games. I mean, what do y'all think? Hit the like button if you haven't already. But yeah, I mean, it's just the games that he plays that I think that people are suspicious of, and that people are getting tired of. Hit the like button if you haven't already. But yeah, I mean, it's just the games that he plays that I think that people are suspicious of, and that people are getting tired of, So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I mean, they look like I said, they do look refreshed. And, if they got their marriage in order, if they got their life in order, like I said, I never really believed it. I kind of didn't even really believe it, but I just went with it, just in case it was true. So yeah, he plays a lot of games, and if he could just keep it real, he might not get the views that he want, but I think over time, his channel will grow because some people want to see it. Now, again, I don't know if he'll be making 50K views or anything like that, just doing family content, but he could probably, as you can see, easily make around 5,000 to 10,000 views, I think, on a regular. So, and then as his channel grows, it could possibly even be more than that. But if you get greedy for attention, or if you keep playing games, then yes, your audience is gonna lose trust. So anyways, like and comment and hit that notification bell if you want. I do make videos, randomly, so I don't have a schedule and all that. I just make them when I feel like making them. All right, peace.